Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas radiyallahu anhu, Madarijus Salikin, that's why I read the narration. He was amongst those people whose du'as were accepted. In one kitab, Ibn Rajab Hanbali's fi sharhi 50 hadithan, I read this quotation there, when Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam said to him, Atib mat'amak takun mustajab ad-da'wa. Be sure to eat that is what is pure and halal. Completely halal, eat that and your du'as will be accepted. Allah Ta'ala tested him, he lost his eyesight. He came to Makkah. People said, hey, Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas is here, the man whose du'as are accepted. Ja'ahu an-nasu yuhra'una ilay. People were coming in droves, multitudes, scores. Yad'u lihada wa yad'u lihada. He makes dua for this man, instantly Allah gives him barakat. Makes dua for this man, Allah instantly cures him. Whatever the problem is. Abdullah ibn Sa'ib radiyallahu anhu said, I looked at this man, I said, this is a bit peculiar. MashaAllah, he prays, he supplicates, he implores, instantly Allah answers. The man himself is afflicted, visually impaired. Why won't he spare a prayer for himself and resolve his own issues first? So I came to him. He was blind, obviously. فَتَعَرَّفْتُ عَلَيْهِ. I introduced myself to him. He recognized my voice. He said, أَنْتَ قَارِئُ أَهْلِ مَكَّةِ. Aren't you the prominent reciter of Makkah? I said, yes, indeed. I said to him, uncle, if I'm not asking you a personal question, and I'm not getting under your skin, and I'm not really invading your privacy, can I ask you something? Go for it, my young boy. He said, تَدْعُو لِهَذَا وَتَدْعُو لِهَذَا لِمَاذَا لَا تَدْعُو لِنَفْسِكَ فَرَدَّ اللَّهُ عَلَيْكَ بَصَرَكَ. MashaAllah, you're so generous in your prayers, and whoever you ask, Allah gives it, whatever you ask. Spare a prayer and make dua to Allah, Allah will restore your gaze. This statement that he said, my brother, it will take a lifelong, we won't have the ability to digest it, leave alone display it. He said, Ya bunayya, qada'ullahi ahsanu indi min raddi basari. My good boy, Jazakallah for your kind words, but it gives me a greater thrill to be happy on what my Allah has decided for me than to ask for cure also. If this is what my Allah wants for me, and this is what He's put in my lap, and He knows what is good for me, then satisfaction on His decree excites me more, thrills me more, fascinates me more. I'm having an ecstasy in this year. The narration of Targheeb, وَلَا أَحَدُهُمْ كَانَ أَشَدُّ فَرَحًا بِالْبَلَاءِ مِنْ أَحَدِكُمْ بِالْعَطَاءِ. Nabi alayhi salam said the buyers got more excited, more thrilled. They were more gripped by happiness and jubilation, and they were exhilarating over adversities than you can possibly rejoice over prosperity.
Allah has put immense ability and talent in people. People are mines of talent, but when their talent is directed in a good way, people are like mines of gold and silver. There's so much goodness stacked in them, but they need to be harnessed. It's easy to build buildings, it's easy to build roads and other things, but to make a man into a proper man,